Professional analysts typically spend 80% of their time cleaning data and 20% analyzing it. There is a saying, garbage in, garbage out. And if you run brilliant analysis on bad data, you will make bad decisions. Welcome back to our Introduction to Data Analytics series. In the last video, we talked about the tools you may be required to learn as a data analyst. And in this video, we're going to talk through the dirty work by exploring the data cleaning process. And when you say data is dirty or messy, it could mean a variety of things like duplicated values, missing values, inconsistent formats, or obvious typographical errors, amongst other things. So, to clean messy or dirty data, you have to handle each of these different categories, like excluding duplicate values that inflate your data set, handling missing values by deciding whether to exclude them, fix them somehow, or simply flag them as missing. Sometimes simply including a category called missing or not available is the most reasonable way to go, as this tells the business that there's more work to do in the data collection process. Another thing that I always find beneficial is putting the power in the end user's hands by including filters into my data that adds on these missing categories so that the end user is able to decide whether they want to include or exclude that particular category from the entire analysis depending on the use case. You also want to standardize all inconsistent categories and formats as well as fix all structural errors. One other thing I always like to look out for during my data prep are extreme values, or what we refer to as outliers. Now, these are values that deviate significantly from what you would consider normal. In this example, you see a customer with the age 134, and you ask yourself, did a 134-year-old actually walk into the store to buy something, or is this a data entry error? Last but not least, during your data cleaning process, don't forget to document like your life depends on it. You want to make sure that you document all of your assumptions as well as keep every single version of your data, especially the original messy file, so that you can ensure a consistency in approach as you go along. I like to put it this way: document your process like you're going to be framed for a crime. On a more serious note, one thing you would find very, very helpful as a data analyst is being able to go back to data you worked on and remember why you chose one approach over another, because every downstream decision you make is dependent on those steps. And even if it is not perfect, you want to ensure that you are consistent. Let's talk a little bit about the analyst mindset. You want to always ask the question, what does this data represent in real life? In many cases, data analysts are required to work with people you refer to as the subject matter experts of the business. These are the ones who will help you make better sense of the data and make your analysis more efficient. The general idea here is that you need context to efficiently clean and prepare your data for analysis. This brings us to the end of today's video. In the next video, we're going to be exploring some basic descriptive statistics. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on new uploads. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you want to tell us what you're most excited to learn about. See you in the next one.